Hey everyone, BBQ Kyle here, doing my second Minecraft video. The first one was on that iron farm that you can see over there in the distance. This one's going to be on this mob spawner. It's a shaker floor design. As mobs spawn in there, they just fall out down to the collection floor. And I'm going to show you how to make this thing. So the first thing we need to do is either build up or down 52 blocks. If you have the time, go ahead and dig down 52. It's a little bit trickier to do it that way, but it does provide a little bit better results because you can keep your house right next to where the spawn area is. But since this is a super flat world and there's only about 2 blocks of dirt here, I'm going to build up. Once you've pillared up 52, build out in one direction 16 and the other 18, and complete the ring all the way around. Alright, now that I have this built, this side's 16, this side's 18. Along the 18 block side, I'm going to put 1, 2 there. I'm going to continue this row all the way down. I'm going to do the same on the other side. Now it's time to start with the redstone. First what I'm going to do is grab a bunch of pistons and make sure they face in, going all the way down this side, and same thing on the other side. Now that the pistons are in, I'm going to go down behind the piston, alternating between a redstone repeater. Start with the redstone repeater, and then redstone dust. Repeater, dust, all the way down. Once that's done, grab some redstone dust, and go all the way down this row. And when you get to the end, place a redstone repeater facing into it. And do the same on the other side. Once you have your 15 pistons on each side and them all wired up with redstone, grab a slab and place it in front of the piston on the top half of the block. Go all the way down, but leave this one area here blank. Now that we have our floor in, back out 1 block and place a redstone torch. Make sure they all fire. And then do the same on the other side and make sure your redstone's working. Now that we know our redstone's working, time to start building the walls. Gonna start 1 block in front of the piston and go all the way down. And then add another 4 blocks on top of this. Once you have the walls built on both sides, grab a tripwire hook, and not on the end, on the first block in, or second block in, place them all the way down on both sides. Once you have your tripwire hooks in, connect them all up with string. To place the string on the tripwire hook, make sure it's got this little black outline around it. And then when you want to connect the next one, make sure it's got the black outline around the string you just placed. When you go to place the last one, you'll hear a click. If you don't hear that click, go through and make sure you didn't miss one. Test to make sure your tripwire hooks are working by walking across the floor and making sure every hook clicks as you walk by it. Once you have all your string placed, place in the side walls right in front of the pistons. When you get to the side with the gap between the pistons and the floor, make sure you cover the gap, don't fill it in. Don't place them here, place them up here. Once you have all 4 walls done, fill in the ceiling. Once you have your ceiling done, cover it with slabs or torches so that nothing spawns up there. Then come down to where your redstone repeater is at the end of your redstone line. Build out 1, 2, 3, and then over 1, 2, 3, and then up 1. Back over on this wall, where the pistons are, put a block right here, and then on this wall, 2 blocks over, place one right here. Now we're going to place a redstone torch on the side of this block, and a sticky piston facing out from that one, and then place a block in front of it. Once you have that built on both sides, go to this block, and go all the way over to the other side. Now along this row, we're going to build a linear hopper clock. So on your center block, place a block down, put the crosshairs on it, crouch down, place a hopper, hop over, and still crouched. Place that so that the 2 hoppers feed into each other. Now at the end of each hopper, place down a redstone comparator and a redstone repeater and redstone all the way down. Once you have that done on both sides, place 1 item into one of the hoppers. And then the redstone should be alternating from side to side. Grab a block and build from this one all the way to this one. Once you have that row built, put redstone dust along the top of it. Take some more redstone dust, and underneath the block attached to the front of the sticky piston, build redstone all the way to the repeater. So if you built this on the surface and you want to dig down, the area inside this dirt ring will have to be dug out all the way around, all the way through, and down at least 50 blocks. You can use whatever collection system you like. I went with a basic hopper floor. I'm not going to really cover how to build it, but maybe in another video, leave a comment. If you'd like to see me do a video on collection methods, I'll be more than happy to do that. But this is just a basic hopper floor, similar to the one that I used in the iron farm, just bigger. And it all feeds into this one chest right here. Now I've come inside here to show you how this thing works. When you have the slabs placed on the top half of the block, every time they move, they disappear for a quick second, allowing anything that's actually standing on the floor in here to fall through. So when a mob spawns in there, they trigger the tripwire hook, which powers this redstone dust, which turns off these torches, which causes these pistons to retract. This alternating redstone signal goes to all these pistons, which causes the floor to shift back and forth. The reason we build 50 blocks down from the bottom of the farm is because 50 blocks of fall is enough to kill even an Enderman. Me being the idiot that I am, I forgot to cover the hoppers in slabs, and mobs will spawn on hoppers, so make sure you cover them with slabs or light them up with torches. Just do something to make sure nothing spawns down here. Now this is just the small version of it. There are a number of ways it can be made bigger. You could put another shaker floor up top, have them fall through, or you could extend it out this way using some repeaters and more pistons. But this is just the basic design. As you can see, it's working fairly well. Doesn't seem to work this well in survival mode. The drops aren't as frequent as you're seeing in this video. But if you have somebody near the spawn room, it'll give you quite a lot of drops. So this chicken jockey just fell out and ran over here, so that seems to be the only thing this thing won't kill. It'll kill Enderman. It'll kill just about anything that'll spawn in the overworld. I haven't tested it yet, but I'm sure you could build it in the Nether. As you can see, there was an Enderman that just died. But you can get gold from pigmen. You can definitely build this in the Nether. As you can see, getting quite a lot of drops out of it. So that's going to do it for this video. Hopefully you guys learned something. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel. And if I get enough likes and views, I'll do more Minecraft stuff. So until next time, guys, take it easy.